So it's just another day. I'm gonna go ahead and start up my Tacoma from the app on my phone. Pretty cool to be able to do that, just waking up in the morning. If I'm on my phone already, I can go ahead and fire up the truck. Pretty cool to be able to do that. And then just as easily, taking my remote fob, clicking on the button 3 times, and holding it on the 3rd time, I can easily shut it off. How in the world did I just do that on my Tacoma? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys with the remote start kit that I ordered from TacomaBeast.com. This is for the 3rd gen Tacoma with the push button start. I've ordered a ton of parts from Tacoma Beast. I definitely like all of the products that they have to offer. There's a ton of stuff that you can get for your truck, so definitely check them out in the description below. But here is the kit. Everything is kind of laid out. We have some instructions that are definitely gonna come in handy. With this kit, I also ordered the module for my phone, so I'll be able to start the truck up, shut it off, lock and unlock it from my smartphone, which I'm excited to see. To install this kit, we are going to be on the driver's side here and tapping into the ECU that's kind of around this whole area here. So the first thing that I have to do is start up the truck, and we are going to be loosening, can you see that one? I got to turn it this way.
Right there, there we go.
So we're going to be loosening these bolts. There's one on each side, obviously, so I'll turn the other way and we'll get to that one. Okay, so with those out, I'm not sure how we're going to pop this off.
It's loose.
Yeah, because I've never actually done this before. All right, so just a little bit of wiggling it, and it should.
There we go.
Is that side?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just have to get this slot right here around the steering wheel lock there to be able to get that out of the way. So I have the steering wheel all the way up, and actually, you know what, there's a bolt down here. I think that's a 10mm socket right there.
And both sides.
There's one over here too.
Yeah.
Now what we have to do is remove this entire panel. So doing it very carefully, I'm just gonna start trying to wiggle it here and see. I'm not sure what the best leverage point is. This is harder than it looks. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, this is harder than it looks.
Getting somewhere.
Yeah, just take it nice and slow, because there's a lot going on here. All right, so unfortunately I popped that off of camera, but we got that side there, and really it's just this corner here now. There's only one tab to go, I think.
Yeah, as soon as I turn the camera off, you'll get it.
Yeah, I know.
Should I turn the camera off?
Yeah, as luck would have it, as soon as Brian shut that off, we got it out. And you might have to turn it off one more time, because I don't know what we're stuck on here. So one thing that's probably going to make this easier to take out is I'm going to go ahead and remove this side piece here, and then this kick plate here kind of has, I think, more of the ECU components or something down there, and I think that's in the way of taking this out. So this is not that hard to do. I've done it on the other side. You just kind of have to pop everything out, and then it slides inwards, I think, just a little bit, just like that. So everything is kind of interconnected, and once you get that out, there's a bolt down in here, if you can get in there, Brian. And you can almost do it by hand. Yeah, right here. So you just have to loosen this, and then once you have that out, just a little plastic screw, you can then remove this. And so with this out of the way, we should...
Oh, is there one more bolt now?
Oh yeah.
Right there.
So that's what's holding us back. All right, so note to self, do that last, because now this can kind of just hang out right here. The first plug that we're going to work on is the one labeled B, so just removing that here. The B one is going to go to this module right here, or this plug right here, right there.
Yeah, there
okay.
you go.
So we're going to take that out, and this is basically a bypass. This side is going to go, I guess, this way, right?
Yep, only one way.
Just like that. And then this is going to click back into what we just took out. So right... just like that. Okay, so that's one. Now the other wire that we have to do is this black one right here. So we're going to come to this side, the right side of the steering column, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to plug this into that, and then this one goes back into the stock module here, and that is it for that wiring. So technically I could put this piece back on, but we just want to run everything, make sure everything works before we button that back up. We're going to run this underneath the steering column, and it's going to come out in the footwell.
Yeah, all on top of the airbag.
Yeah, because obviously you can't go up through there. This is the hardest part, getting this to clip back in.
Yeah, so guys, just take your time with it, make sure all the wires are good, and then since he does have extra wires, all with switches in this panel, we just have this out to make it a little bit easier. But take your time with that, get everything popped in.
Now what we need to do is actually wire in for the harness here, or the, I guess the module that's actually going to start the truck. So what we need to do first is we're gonna take, which one is it? This one, right?
The one without the little thumb
Yep,
thing.
this one right here. Before I do that, I'm gonna hold on this button off into the right side. We're gonna see some lights here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold on that one and install this at the same time, and that might be upside down. All right, so with that plugged in, we should see the light up, and it's gonna go solid blue before I need to let go. Okay, with it on solid blue, I'm gonna continue to plug in all the other wires here. We have another one in the front that's gonna go right here. And then on the back side, we're gonna correspond red to red, and then we have white to white. Now what I have to do in order to pair this to the truck is I'm just gonna double tap on the engine start button. So once, I'm gonna do it twice, and we're gonna see it.
So
and
just flash blue.
Yep, so that means that it should be paired and it should be working. That should be everything we need to program the truck. And now in order to do this, I need to triple tap on the lock button. And we're gonna try this before we go ahead and do the module for my phone and see if this works. So the truck is unlocked, and you have to do this kind of consecutively. It's like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, so there's no delay or anything, Brian. You ready?
I'm ready.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. It should take about 6 seconds is what it said. We did something wrong. All right, well,
What if you hold down the third click? Whoa,
Whoa.
I heard something.
There's,
Oh!
what? So if I triple tap on it again, it should shut off. I guess hold on the third one.
So now I guess open the door.
I'm still getting used to it, yeah. It should shut off when you open the door. And the reason that it does that is because if you have a factory installed switch, when you hop into the vehicle, you normally have to push on a button so it knows that you're in the vehicle and ready to drive.
So nobody can steal it.
Yeah, so no one can steal it. So this is something that you can't really bypass from Toyota. So this is a safety feature. If you have your truck running in the morning and someone thinks they can just hop in it and take off, well, they can't. So,
Yeah, nice.
so that was successful. Let's try it again.
So did you have to hold it down that third
I
one?
think you have to hold the third time. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna hold the third button or the third click.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ignition. Maybe once it does that, then you can let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little delayed compared to a factory installed switch, but you
Yeah.
have the option to do that. So when I leave in the mornings at like 6:30 in the morning and it's cold outside, I can have my heat and defroster going and everything.
Yeah.
And start it up before I go outside. 1, 2, 3, and I'll hold it.
Yeah. It
So
shuts
that
off.
it shuts off quicker. 1, 2, 3. I'm still not sure how long you have to hold 3.
I think when you hear the ignition.
When you hear it like that, I should be able to let go.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Once you see the flashers actually go,
Yeah.
like
that
it's locked again.
that extra lock.
And then unlock. Just unlock. So it still should shut off. I wonder if it shuts off on any door.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Very cool.
So anytime someone wants to steal your truck while it's running, well, they can't because you have the key. Dude, that's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
It's slightly delayed, but it's aftermarket,
Yeah,
so that's what you would expect.
It works exactly like it should. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can have everything set in the morning and get it roasty, toasty, warm.
Heck yeah.
All right, now we are going to try the smartphone module and see how that works. So that is going to be this right here. You can get the kit with or without it. I decided to opt for it just because I think that's kind of cool. To program your smartphone wireless adapter now, what we're going to do is go ahead and insert this cable into the end of it. And now what we need to do is, this is the wire that we originally used to program this module. So what we need to do is go ahead and remove this. And we're not going to be putting that back in because we're going to use this module to now wire, or is that what you call it? Program this module. We're now going to take the other one that we didn't use earlier with the pin or the tab on it on the side there and go ahead and connect it into the smartphone module side just like this. And now what we need to do in order to program this one, you'll see that it's lit up right now. And we just have to wait about a minute for it to fully light up. There's another color on the left side there. With both of those colors solid now, we're gonna take this end here, which is part of this new harness, and we're going to program it just like we did for this module. So I'm gonna hold down this button on the right side and go ahead and plug this in over on the left side. I'm gonna wait until I see red and blue light up together. So we're just gonna hold it for a little bit. Okay, and now I can let go. And now what I need to do is push this button again, and when everything reappears, then I can let go. All right, so that should be good. Now I need to go ahead and double tap on the engine start button just to get that to program. And that should be the connection for the wireless adapter. Going over actually how to set up the app now. I'm not going to go into all the details because it's pretty self-explanatory on how to go through everything. Basically, you just have to set up your profile. So you're going to put in all your information. It's going to send you an email. From that email, you'll click on that and create a password. Once you have that set, you can go back into the app itself and then actually log in for the first time. You need to add the vehicle and use the code from your module. So it's basically like setting up your Wi-Fi router at your house. You just use that code, put it into the app, and you're basically all set to go. You do have to release your vehicle, and then once you do that, you can name your vehicle as well. I decided to call mine Bros for Speed, obviously. And then a couple other things that you need to go through is you need to set your protocol to Fortin, and then obviously you have to accept all of the terms and conditions. And then there's a few settings that you can go through, so it's pretty cool how you can do that. It probably took me about 10-15 minutes just to get everything set up and going through, so it's really not all that hard. All right, guys, so now that I've showed you, kind of walked you through how to set up this app, we're gonna go ahead and use my phone to do all these settings for the truck. So you saw the doors were unlocked. If I just click on that, you hear them lock. Obviously, we can do unlock as well. And then just by pushing on this, I'm not sure if there's gonna be a delay just like on the key fob. It should probably take the 6 seconds or so.
Yep, I heard ignition.
I wasn't touching anything else. So it has a little bit of a delay to it, but how awesome is that? And then obviously the same with shutting it off. Actually, that's much quicker. That's gonna wrap it up for the installation of the remote start for the 3rd gen Tacoma. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. So whether it's very hot out or very cold outside, as long as I have all the settings inside set to the correct way, I can easily start up the vehicle and have it ready to go once I hop inside. So huge shout out again to TacomaBeast.com. I'll have all their information down in the description below. They are definitely your one-stop shop for any Tacoma accessory. Definitely check them out. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. Also, don't forget, we are doing a giveaway for this month. More details will be in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.